talk about the receiving part. In here, there's a page. It talks about the feelings, the different feelings. So if we're putting out love, gratitude, joy, passion, excitement, enthusiasm, hope, and then right there at the line is satisfaction. These feelings that you put out are going to come back to you tenfold. If we put out feelings of boredom, have you ever been bored, irritated, disappointed? What about worry or criticism, anger, hate, envy, guilt, despair, and at the very bottom is fear? If you have any of these feelings towards a person, towards a situation, a job, a spouse, a child, any of this is going to come back to you tenfold. But I shared with a friend over the weekend, you don't get to pick how it comes back. So say you're upset and you put out, frustration feelings towards someone, and then it comes back to you in the form of a stomach ache or in the form of a headache. Okay, so think about that, those correlations of this is going on with this person, la, 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 and you're ranting and raving and you're upset and you're frustrated, but then it comes back to you in a different way from somebody else. Maybe you're in a car accident. Maybe you run out of gas. Maybe you fall down and break your leg. I don't know, right? But we know we want to stay in these feelings up here. So it's monitoring your thoughts, monitoring what you're feeling about every situation throughout the day. You know, I'm always big for saying, just send blessings. God bless her, just bless her. Just send blessings. If you have issues with your spouse, with your parents, with your kids, just take some time mentally and just say, bless, 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 bless. God, please bless this person immediately. Come on. Let's go. Bless them, right? I use that, and when I say use it, I'm bringing God into my life and saying, please bless this situation, bless these people for the highest good for everybody. Instead of going, oh my gosh, I'm so mad, I can't believe that, right? When you put that out, it's going to come back to you tenfold. Okay, so the last part on here is that receiving. Okay, so we imagine it, we spend time every day imagining it, we feel it in our heart, we send love out to what we want, and then the force of love will work through the visible and invisible forces of nature to bring what you desire. It will use circumstances, events, and people to give you what you love and bring it to you. Okay? Whatever you desire with all your heart, that's what you have to focus on. Desire is love. So in all areas of your life, in everything that you're doing, and I'm a little farther than that in the book, but that's really all I wanted to talk about with this today, is just some people they don't understand, maybe they don't know the law of attraction, what it is. It's just like gravity. You jump off a building, you're going down. Okay, you put something out, it's coming back. It's cause and effect. It's just the way the world works. We're not victims of our circumstances. We're not randomly in the situation that we're in right now because of just things happening to us. We create what our reality is based on our feelings, on our thoughts. So we have a choice to change that if we choose. And I highly recommend, if you do not have a gratitude journal yet, that you get a gratitude journal. Okay, and this is the last thing I want to share with you guys. Another book that Rhonda wrote called The Magic. Trey found this book at the library over a year ago. And just one of those things, you know, no accidents. And so he said, Mom, you have to read this book. And I said, Buddy, Mommy has like 5 books I'm reading right now. And he said, this is the one you have to have now, Mom, now. So I go home, and the book is all about gratitude and putting out that feeling of gratitude towards things that you have, and also things that you don't have is what brings more things in your life for you to be grateful for. So I want you to write these beginning little things down. I've used this for over a year. Like I said, in my gratitude journal each night, it's just 10 little starters, okay? There's actually four starters, and then you do a second set of 4 and then 2 more, okay? So 4 little sentences, little things I want you to write down. The first one is, I am so blessed to have And then whatever it is you're blessed to have, just draw a little line, because, and draw a little line. So you want to write down what you are. This one is, I'm so blessed to have. It could be heat in your house. It could be food in your refrigerator. It could be gas in your car. It could be 25 new distributors this week, whatever you want it to be. And you have to write because. When you take that next step and say why you're grateful for it, it puts power behind it. Okay, and it needs to be on paper. This is not something we run through our head, right? We have to put them on paper. The second one is, I am so happy and grateful for, and then again a line, and then because. I am so happy and grateful for. The next one is, I am so grateful for. And the last one is, with all my heart, thank you for. And the line, and then because. With all my heart, thank you for. Christy, do you have the little green book?
No, it's at home. Sitting on my couch where I left it last night.
Here it is. Okay, so gratitude journal, you take those 4 things, you write them each once, you write them again a second time, and then you do the first 2 the last time. So she says 10 things every single night. 10 things every single night that you're grateful for and why you're grateful for them.
And they have to be different.
Yeah, they do have to be different, obviously. Yeah. Grab the book, The Power. If you haven't watched the Secret DVD, get that, watch it. It will definitely change your perspective and help you realize that with your family, your friends, your health, your finances, you do have control over that. We do have choices, okay? It's called The Power. And then the last little thing I want to tell you guys about is called The Abundance Book. Nice, short, little book, right? For my husband, who likes short, little books. Fat print. Yeah. Okay, this is the 40-Day Prosperity Plan, Jonathan Price. I used this book, and I don't want to use the word term, use. I have implemented this 40-Day Prosperity Plan over the last 2 years. And when I'm consistent with it, I promote like this. It's changed my paycheck every time I use it. Every time I implement the 40-Day Prosperity Plan. So I am now not stopping it, ever. It is indefinite that I will be doing this every single night. So you do need to read a little bit about it. It's going to go along the same lines as what I've already told you. With your thoughts create your reality. You have to change your subconscious programming. Okay? If you want more abundance of all things in your life, you have to change the programming. Everybody's doing the best they can with the information they have, but now you have new information. So it's time to change those programs to attract more of the things that you want in your life. So the 40-Day Prosperity Plan is nothing more than 10 little bitty paragraphs. You write 1 paragraph per night, okay, for 10 nights, and then you start over on day 1 again for that 11th night, all the way up to, so you do these 10 right here for 4 sets. Or you don't ever have to stop. I think I'm into, well, we're on 21 today. I think I'm over 80 since I started this again, myself, personally. You don't miss a day. If you miss a day, you start back over on day 1 again. You know how they say it takes 21 days to create a habit? Well, John Price says it takes 40 days to reprogram your subconscious mind for wealth. So you're supposed to write the paragraph, reflect on it a little bit, maybe just write some things that come to your head. Just things pop into your head. He talks about meditating a little bit. Some of you may like to meditate. Some of you may have not experienced it. Meditating is nothing more than just getting quiet, relaxing, and just letting things flow through you. There are guided meditations and whatnot too, but I like to just write it down and then just kind of reflect on it and write a little bit after it in my journal. Okay? So I do have a lot of different things going on here. At night, this takes about 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most, probably about 5 minutes. Gratitude journal, I spend about 5 to 10 minutes in my gratitude journal every night, and I spend some time every night reading something to fill my cup. If you watch the news before you go to bed at night, what's that going to do to whatever you put in your mind right before you go to bed is going to magnify. So if you're watching the news, or if you're watching a scary movie, or if you're watching a CSI, or something like that, what's that going to put in your subconscious mind as you're sleeping? And if you wake up in the morning, you're not so happy, or you're not feeling great, or you've got a headache, or whatever, what could you do differently at night before bed to create a happier wake up in the morning? Go to bed with gratitude, wake up with gratitude, okay? So that's what I want to share with you guys today. Hopefully it helps you grow your businesses, it helps you grow your life, personally, financially, physically, everything great you guys want, okay? Awesome.